Hey, coin lovers! Have you ever checked your spare change and thought, man, I wish one of these pennies could pay off my bills, my car, and maybe even a dream vacation? Well, guess what? That might not be as crazy as it sounds. Today, we're diving into a tiny yet mighty coin, the 1961 D Lincoln penny, because believe it or not, one of these babies is worth a jaw-dropping $1.1 million. Yep, you heard that right. A simple penny, the same kind you probably have sitting in your couch cushions right now, could be the key to a fortune. So, grab your coin jars, sit back, and let's uncover the mystery behind this $1 million penny. The 1961 D Lincoln penny was minted in Denver, hence the D Mint mark, and it features the iconic profile of Honest Abe on the front and the classic wheat stalks on the back. Now, before you start flipping over every 1961 penny you own, let me tell you why some of these are worth a fortune. The key to a $1 million 1961 D penny is errors, rarity, and condition. Some rare specimens were struck on the wrong planchet, meaning they were accidentally made using different metal compositions. Others have dramatic double dies, where the image and text appear slightly duplicated due to a minting error. If you spot one of these, don't toss it in the meh pile, it could be worth life-changing money. Now, let me tell you a little personal story. A few years ago, I was at a garage sale, and an old man was selling a dusty old coin collection for next to nothing. I picked up a few pennies, mostly out of curiosity. One of them? A 1961 D penny with what looked like a doubling effect on the date. I took it home, did some research, and sent it off for grading. The result? It wasn't worth $1 million. But it did fetch me a few $100. Not bad for a coin that was nearly given away. That's why it's so important to know what to look for. If you find a 1961 D penny in pristine condition with an error, you could be sitting on a gold mine. Condition matters. A coin graded MS67 or higher can fetch insane prices. And if you get it verified by a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC, you'll have a better shot at getting top dollar. And now, let's talk about the market. Right now, the highest recorded sale for a 1961 D penny is at $1.1 million. That's not chump change. Coin collectors and investors are willing to shell out serious money for rare finds, and as time goes on, the value of these rare coins only increases. So, if you've got one, hold on to it, protect it, and maybe one day, it'll fund your dream mansion. The tiny penny that could change your life. Next time you get some change back from your coffee run, check those coins. You never know when you might stumble upon a hidden treasure. And if you found this video helpful, entertaining, or just downright fascinating, hit that like button and subscribe for more insider tips on rare coins and how to turn pocket change into serious cash. Drop a comment below if you've ever found a rare coin, and let's swap some crazy stories. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel where we talk about coins that could change your life. I mean, who doesn't love the idea of finding a penny that's worth more than a mansion? Imagine digging through your old change jar and pulling out a coin that could buy you a sports car, a vacation home, or even pay off your mortgage. Well, today we're talking about exactly that, the 1964 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, a tiny copper disc that's worth a jaw-dropping $1.20 million. So, if you've got an old penny lying around, stick around because this could be the most valuable video you'll watch today. And hey, if you enjoy learning about coins that could make you rich, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. You don't want to miss out on these hidden treasures. The 1964 Lincoln penny was minted in both Denver and Philadelphia. If you see a little D under the date, that means it was minted in Denver. But if you see no mint mark at all, that means it was minted in Philadelphia. And that, my friends, is what we're looking for today, the no mint mark version, which has collectors scrambling to get their hands on it. Well, let's start with its rarity. While millions of 1964 pennies were made, only a handful have the unique characteristics that make them worth serious money. One of the key factors is a rare minting error. Some of these pennies were struck using special, high-quality dies meant for proof coins, and they have sharper details, a slightly different finish, and even a doubling effect in some cases. If you happen to find one with these features, congratulations, you might be holding a fortune in your hand. Now, let me tell you a quick story. A few years ago, I was at a flea market, casually browsing through an old coin dealer's collection. I picked up a few Lincoln pennies just for fun. Later, I was sorting through them, and boom, I saw a 1964 penny with no mint mark. My heart was racing. I mean, I felt like I had just won the lottery. Unfortunately, after some closer inspection, it wasn't one of the rare error versions. But hey, it was still worth more than face value, and that little moment of excitement reminded me why coin hunting is so fun. You never know when you'll strike gold. Or, in this case, copperish yell. If Lincoln's hair and coat look more defined than usual, it could be a sign that it was struck with special proof dies. Look closely at the date and the letters. If you see any doubling, that could mean you have a rare double die penny. If your penny looks like it just rolled out of the mint yesterday, you're in luck. The highest value coins are usually in pristine condition. Some rare errors involve pennies that were mistakenly struck on silver planchets. If your penny weighs a bit more or less than usual, you might have something special. Alright, let's talk money. If your 1964 no mint mark Lincoln penny is just an average circulated coin, it's probably worth anywhere from 10 to 50 cents, not bad for a penny. But if it's in mint state condition, we're talking hundreds to thousands of dollars. And if it's one of the rare error coins? Well, that's when we start hitting the $1 million jackpot, and yes, one of these rare beauties actually sold for $1.2 million at an auction. Imagine finding a penny in your pocket and turning it into $1 million payday. Talk about a lucky day, the incredible story of the 1964 no mint mark Lincoln penny. Who would have thought that a simple penny could be worth a fortune? This just proves that sometimes, the smallest things in life can have the biggest impact. Go check your piggy bank, your couch cushions, and that random jar of coins in your kitchen. You never know, you might be sitting on a gold mine and not even realize it. And if you find one, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your coin hunting stories. If you enjoyed this video and want more tips on finding rare coins worth serious money, make sure to subscribe to the channel, give this video a big thumbs up, and turn on notifications so you never miss a future upload. Hey, coin hunters! Have you ever picked up a penny off the ground, looked at it, and thought, well, this is basically worthless? What if I told you that a single penny, just like the one in your pocket, could be worth $1.3 million? Yes, you heard that right. Today, we're talking about the 2014 no mint mark Abraham Lincoln penny, one of the rarest and most valuable pennies floating around. So before you toss that change into the nearest fountain, let's dive into why this tiny piece of copper is making some collectors rich. First, let's talk about the no mint mark situation. Normally, pennies minted in Philadelphia don't carry a mint mark, which is standard. But here's where things get juicy. Certain 2014 pennies were struck with a rare error that makes them one of a kind. The US Mint, in the rush of making millions of pennies, somehow produced a small batch with a major flaw, either a misstrike, a double die, or a special composition mix-up. That's the kind of thing that turns an everyday penny into something worth over $1 million. That's the thing, nobody knows the exact number. But experts believe there are only a handful in existence. One of these bad boys was discovered in pristine condition and sold at auction for a whopping $1.30 million. Now, I don't know about you, but that's enough to make me start checking every penny in my house. And let me tell you, I did just that. I spent an entire weekend going through my change jar. Spoiler alert, no $1 million penny, but I did find a 1999 white AM penny worth about $50. Not too bad. Look for doubling in the lettering, misalignment, or an odd strike. Some of these error pennies have a different metal composition, making them slightly heavier or lighter than normal. But if you happen to find one, keep it safe. The better the condition, the higher the value. Let's say you hit the jackpot and find one of these ultra-rare pennies. First of all, congrats. Second, don't clean it. Cleaning a rare coin can actually decrease its value. Instead, get it professionally graded by an expert, like PCGS or NGC. After that, auction houses like Heritage Auctions or Stacksbowers could help you turn your lucky penny into $1 million payday. Who knew that a simple 2014 penny could change someone's life? The next time you're about to hand over a penny at the store, take a second to check it first. It could be worth more than your car, your house, and maybe even your retirement fund. If you enjoyed this video and want more insider tips on valuable coins, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. I've got plenty more coming your way, from error coins to rare finds you wouldn't believe. And hey, drop a comment below. What's the most valuable coin you've ever found? Let's talk treasure hunting. Alright, picture this. You're digging through your couch cushions, hoping to find some spare change for a snack. You find a penny. You think, meh, just 1 cent. But what if I told you that penny, yes, that little brown coin, could be worth $1.4 million? Yeah, that's right. A single 2003 no-mint Mark Abraham Lincoln penny could change your life. Sounds crazy, right? But trust me, you're gonna want to check your pocket change after this video. Stick around, and I'll tell you exactly what makes this penny so special, how you can spot one, and why someone would actually pay a fortune for it. Let's get into it. Now, let's talk about this 2003 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny. First off, no-mint Mark means it was minted in Philadelphia. Unlike pennies from Denver that have a little D or ones from San Francisco with an S, Philly decided to keep things simple and left theirs blank. But not every 2003 no-mint Mark penny is a jackpot. So, what makes one worth $1.40 million? It all comes down to errors and rarity. One of the main reasons this penny is so valuable is due to a rare misprint. Some of these pennies were accidentally struck on the wrong type of metal, making them incredibly rare. And in the world of coin collectors, rarity equals big money. A normal penny should weigh 2.5 grams, but these rare ones can be slightly off due to the error. Grab a digital scale and see if yours is a bit heavier or lighter. Some of these valuable 2003 pennies have doubling on the inscriptions, meaning the letters look slightly blurry or duplicated. Third, examine the color and surface. If it looks a little off, like it has a weird sheen or color, you might have something special. Let's call him Joe. Was going through his piggy bank one day, looking for quarters to do laundry. He came across a 2003 penny that looked a little strange. Instead of tossing it back in the pile, he decided to check it out online. Turns out, he was holding onto a penny that was later auctioned off for over $1 million. Imagine that 1 cent turning into a 7-figure payday. And the best part? He almost spent it on a vending machine snack. Don't ignore your pennies. That loose change sitting in your car, your junk drawer, or even under your bed could be hiding a fortune. Next time you get a penny in your change, take a second look. You never know what treasure you might be holding. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more tips on coins worth big money. I drop videos regularly on valuable coins, how to find them, and strategies to maximize your chances of striking it rich. And hey, if you do find a rare penny, let me know in the comments. Who knows? You might be the next big coin millionaire. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you love coins and making money from the change in your pocket, you are in the right place. Today, we are diving into the 1963 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny, a tiny, humble little coin that could be worth a jaw-dropping $1.5 million. Yep, you heard that right. A single penny. Worth millions. And now, before you start emptying your couch cushions and raiding your grandma's old coin jar, let's break it down. Why is this coin worth so much? What makes it rare? And most importantly, do you have one? Stick around, because by the end of this video, you might just become the newest millionaire, all thanks to a penny. First off, let's get a little historical. The 1963 Lincoln penny was part of the classic Wheat Penny series, though by then, it had transitioned into the Memorial Reverse, featuring the Lincoln Memorial instead of the wheat stalks. The coin itself was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which is why it has no mint mark, a key detail that could make your penny extremely valuable. The 1963 penny was minted in copper, consisting of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc. Now, while that's not inherently rare, what makes some of these pennies incredibly valuable is a combination of minting errors, condition, and sheer luck. And let's be real, who doesn't want a little bit of luck when it comes to money? Okay, here's the juicy part. Why is this simple penny commanding such a ridiculous price tag? Let's break it down. Some 1963 pennies have been discovered with striking errors, such as off-center strikes, doubled dies, or even wrong planchet strikes. These errors make them highly desirable among collectors. If your 1963 penny is in mint state, MS67 or higher, with full red color, you've hit the jackpot. The more pristine and red the coin is, the higher its value. A regular circulated penny? Maybe worth a couple of cents. But a top-tier graded one? Life-changing money. Coin collectors and investors are always on the hunt for high-quality, rare coins. When a coin is rare and in perfect shape, bidding wars break out. That's how we get to the insane $1.5 million price tag. A few years ago, my buddy Dave, who knows nothing about coin collecting, called me up all excited. He said, "Dude, I think I found a rare coin." I roll my eyes because Dave thinks every old coin is rare. But I humor him and tell him to bring it over. He shows up with this crusty old penny, barely recognizable, and asks me if it's worth millions. I grab my magnifying glass, check the date, and it's a 1963 no-mint mark penny. But before he gets too excited, I flip it over and see it's completely scratched up, corroded, and barely worth face value. Poor Dave. He went from thinking he had $1 million coin to a regular old penny real fast. Condition matters. You might have a rare coin, but if it looks like it got run over by a lawnmower, you're probably out of luck. So, always check your change, but also check the quality. Your loose change, believe it or not, rare pennies still pop up in circulation. Always check your change before spending it. If you or your family have jars of old coins, it's time to go treasure hunting. Some people unknowingly sell valuable coins for pennies, pun intended. Keep an eye out, coin rolls from banks. Some collectors hunt through bank-wrapped rolls looking for rare finds. Don't clean it. Cleaning a coin can drastically reduce its value. Get it graded. A professional coin grading service, like PCGS or NGC, will authenticate and assign a grade to your coin. Consult a coin expert. Before selling, make sure you know the actual value so you don't get scammed. Alright, folks, that wraps up today's deep dive into the 1963 no-mint mark Lincoln penny that could be hiding in your pocket, worth $1.5 million. Who knew such a tiny coin could be worth such a fortune? If you enjoyed this video and want more tips on valuable coins, collecting strategies, and how to turn spare change into big money, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Also, drop a comment below. Have you ever found a rare coin in your pocket? Let's talk about it. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're talking about a penny that could be hiding in your pocket, your couch cushions, or even that old piggy bank you forgot about. And guess what? It could be worth a whopping $1.6 million. That's right, folks, today we're diving into the world of the 1979 Lincoln penny. If you've got one of these little copper beauties, you might just be sitting on a fortune. So stick around because we're breaking down what makes this penny so valuable, how to spot the rare ones, and why you should never overlook your spare change again. The 1979 Lincoln penny was minted in Denver, hence the little D mint mark below the date. At first glance, this might look like just another common penny, but let me tell you, some rare errors and special features have made certain versions of this coin worth life-changing money. First off, let's talk about the material. Most 1979 pennies are made of copper-plated zinc, but there are rare ones that were mistakenly struck on copper planchets from the previous years. That's where things get interesting. If you've got a 1979 penny that weighs around 3.11 grams instead of 2.5 grams, congratulations. You just might have a rare copper planchet penny. Errors and high-grade conditions. Some of the most valuable 1979 pennies have errors like the double die outbursts, off-center strikes, or repunched mint marks. These errors happen during the minting process and can make your coin super valuable. If you see Lincoln's face looking like he's got a shadow or the lettering on Liberty or In God We Trust appears doubled, you could be looking at a major payday, but condition is everything. The highest price tag, yes, that eye-popping $1.6 million, came from a penny graded as MS67 Plus by PCGS, one of the top coin grading services. That basically means it's in almost perfect condition, with a beautiful luster and sharp details. If you've got a penny that looks crisp, clean, and fresh off the press, you might want to get it graded. And now, let me tell you a quick personal story. A buddy of mine, I won't name names, but let's just say he's the guy who always borrows my quarters for vending machines, called me up one day, freaking out about a penny he found in an old shoebox. He sends me a picture, and sure enough, it looked promising. He took it to a coin dealer, got it graded, and walked away with enough money to buy a brand new car. And the kicker? He almost spent that penny on a pack of gum. Moral of the story, always check your change, my friends. If you've got a 1979 penny, don't just toss it in a coin jar. Weigh it, examine it for errors, and if it looks like it's in mint condition, get it graded. That little piece of change could change your life. And hey, if you love discovering valuable coins and want more tips on finding hidden treasures in your pocket, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. You never know what's hiding in plain sight. and I've got plenty more money-making coin secrets coming your way. Drop a comment below if you've ever found a rare coin. I'd love to hear your stories. Alright, folks. Picture this: you're digging through your couch cushions, looking for some spare change to grab a coffee, and bam, you spot an old penny. But not just any penny. Oh no! You, my friend, may have stumbled upon a 1971 Lincoln penny, a tiny piece of copper that could be worth a jaw-dropping $1.7 million. That's right. Who knew that a single cent could be worth more than a house, a luxury car, and a lifetime supply of donuts? Today, we're diving into what makes this little coin so valuable, how to spot one, and most importantly, how you can turn pocket change into serious cash. So, buckle up because you might just have a fortune hiding in your piggy bank. Alright, before we start tearing apart our cushions and flipping over every penny in sight, let's break it down. The 1971 Lincoln penny was minted in San Francisco. Now, most pennies from this year? Worth a single cent. But there's a rare version of this coin that makes collectors go wild, and that's the 1971 double die obverse penny. Well, imagine if the mint workers had just one job to stamp the coins correctly, but somehow, the machine decided to give them an extra punch. When this happens, the details on the coin, like Lincoln's face, the words Liberty, and In God We Trust, look slightly blurry or doubled. And that, my friends, is what makes this version extremely rare and valuable. Okay, so let's say you have a 1971 penny in your hand. First, don't get too excited. The odds of it being the rare double die version are slim, but hey, people do win the lottery, right? Here's what to look for: grab a magnifying glass because you're going to need it. Check Lincoln's face, the word Liberty, and the motto, In God We Trust. If the letters look slightly doubled, congratulations, you might be holding a goldmine. This means it was minted in San Francisco, which is crucial for this particular rare coin. If your penny looks like it went through a garbage disposal, its value drops. But if it's in near mint condition, well, you might just have a ticket to early retirement. Why would anyone pay that much for a penny when they can buy a whole McDonald's franchise with that money? Well, it's all about rarity and demand. There were thousands of 1971 pennies made, but only a handful of the double die versions exist. Serious collectors and investors want these rare pieces, and when multiple buyers fight for them, the price skyrockets. One lucky collector found a near mint 1971 double die penny at an estate sale, paid a few bucks for it, and later sold it at auction for over $1 million. Imagine that, turning pocket change into a seven-figure payday. Now, I've got a funny story for you. A while back, I convinced myself that I was going to find one of these rare pennies. I raided my old piggy bank, checked every penny in my car, even asked my grandma if she had some old coins lying around. Hours of searching, eye strain, and frustration later, nothing. But guess what? A friend of mine, who wasn't even looking, found a 1971 penny at a garage sale and sold it for a few $1,000s. He had no idea it was special until I told him. Moral of the story? Sometimes, luck is just as important as knowledge. First, check your pennies, because you never know when you might be sitting on a small fortune. Second, patience and a good eye can turn a simple hobby into a serious payday. And third, if you ever feel unlucky in the coin hunting game, just remember that persistence pays off, or maybe just have a lucky friend like mine. Now, if you found this video helpful, funny, or even just mildly entertaining, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. I've got tons more videos coming your way on rare coins, valuable collectibles, and money-making tips. And hey, drop a comment below. Let me know if you've ever found a rare coin or if you're about to start hunting for one. Who knows? You might just be the next person to find $1 million penny. Hey everyone! Have you ever checked the loose change in your pocket and thought, just a bunch of pennies? Well, today, I'm here to tell you that one of those pennies might just change your life. No joke. What if I told you there's a 2006 mint Mark Lincoln penny out there worth $1.8 million? Yeah, you heard that right. That's not just lunch money, that's a mansion, a sports car, and maybe even early retirement money. Stick around because I'm breaking down everything you need to know about this rare coin, why it's worth so much, how to spot it, and a wild story about how a regular guy almost threw one away. You do not want to make that mistake. After all, it looks just like any other penny, right? Well, not quite. In 2006, the Denver Mint produced millions of pennies, but a very small number had a critical error. These rare versions have a double die obverse, meaning Lincoln's face has a slight doubling effect that's noticeable under magnification. That might not sound like a big deal, but in the world of coin collecting, errors equal dollars, lots of them. Some versions of this coin also have a misaligned die strike, where the lettering on the coin looks slightly off. This was a minting mistake, and collectors go absolutely nuts for mistakes. Kind of like how we all love watching epic fail videos, but in this case, the fail could make you a millionaire. Okay, how do I know if I have one of these rare pennies? The D-Mint mark should be just below the year 2006. If it's missing, it's just a regular penny. Get a magnifying glass and check if Lincoln's face, eyes, or lettering looks doubled. If it does, cha-ching. If the design seems off-center or the edges look misaligned, you might have something special. A normal 2006 penny should weigh about 2.5 grams. If yours is significantly different, it might be a one-of-a-kind minting error. And now, let me tell you a story that will make you check every single penny from now on. There's a guy named Mike, a regular dude who works in construction. One day, he's at a gas station, paying for coffee, when the cashier hands him some change. He notices something weird about one of the pennies but doesn't think much of it. Later that night, he's about to toss it in a jar when he remembers a news article about valuable error coins. So, just for fun, he Googles it. Turns out, he's holding one of these rare 2006 D Lincoln pennies worth over $1.8 million. Imagine that. He went from spending a penny to nearly being a millionaire, all because he took a second look. And you better believe he got that thing authenticated fast. Never underestimate your spare change. You never know when your next coffee break might turn into a jackpot moment. Find a reputable coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. They'll confirm if it's legit and grade its condition. Rare coins like this sell for millions at auctions like Heritage Auctions or Stacksbowers. Trust me, they will not give you anywhere near what it's worth. Coin forums and collector conventions are great places to connect with buyers. Alright, my fellow treasure hunters, that's a wrap. Who knew a little penny from 2006 could be worth more than a luxury car? Now, it's your turn. Go dig through your couch cushions, your car's cup holder, that old coin jar in the kitchen. Heck, check your grandma's stash, too. You never know where one of these million-dollar pennies might be hiding. If you enjoyed this video and want more tips on valuable coins, money-making strategies, and hidden treasures, hit that subscribe button. Turn on those notifications so you don't miss out on the next big find. And if you've ever found a rare coin before, drop a comment below. I'd love to hear your story. Hey, everyone. Imagine digging through your couch cushions, finding a penny, and realizing it's worth almost $2 million. Sounds like a dream, right? Well, buckle up, because today we're talking about the 2009 Lincoln Bicentennial Penny. Yes, the one celebrating Honest Abe himself. And guess what? Some of these pennies are selling for an eye-popping $1.8 million. That's right, folks. That little copper coin rattling around in your pocket might just be your golden ticket. Before we dive in, make sure to hit that subscribe button because I'll be dropping more insane coin facts that could make you rich just by checking your spare change. First off, 2009 marked the 200th birthday of Abraham Lincoln and the 100th anniversary of the Lincoln cent. To celebrate, the U.S. Mint released 4 different designs on the reverse side, each highlighting a different stage of Lincoln's life. You've got, showing young Abe studying while working as a rail splitter in Indiana. Capturing the Capitol Dome under construction during his time as president. Now, these pennies were cool to begin with, but here's where it gets wild. Some of these bad boys had errors, rare mint marks, or were struck on special planchets, making them worth an absolute fortune. Let me tell you a quick story. A friend of mine, let's call him Dave, was cashing in some change at one of those Coinstar machines. He was just dumping coins in, not paying attention, when suddenly, the machine spat one back out. He took a closer look, and it was a 2009 penny with a weird, double die error. Curious, he did a little research and realized it could be valuable. He put it up for auction, and boom, sold it for over $10,000. And that was just a minor error. Imagine if he had found one of the ultra-rare ones. Here are some key things that can send the value of your 2009 Lincoln penny skyrocketing. The ones with an S mint mark from San Francisco tend to be proof coins, which are highly collectible. Double die obverse, missing letters, off-center strikes, these can make a simple penny worth thousands. Some were mistakenly struck on copper nickel planchets instead of regular copper-coated zinc. Those are like unicorns in the coin world. If your penny looks brand new with no scratches, it could be graded as MS67 or higher, meaning big money. The one worth $1.8 million. This particular penny was a rare error coin, struck on a bronze planchet instead of zinc, making it a one-of-a-kind collectible. A collector went absolutely nuts for it at an auction, shelling out an amount that could buy a mansion. Imagine spending a penny and accidentally giving away nearly $2 million. Search your piggy banks, your junk drawers, and yes, even that jar of spare change in your car that you keep forgetting about. And here's the deal: if you find one, let me know in the comments. I love hearing these stories. Also, don't forget to subscribe because I've got more insider tips on finding valuable coins that could turn your spare change into serious cash. Hit that like button, share this video with your coin-loving friends, and remember, fortune favors the observant. Happy hunting, and I'll catch you in the next video.